Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are gonna talk about 3 concepts which we learned in our last video. That is, what is this wait for? I'm gonna tell you more about this. Then also I'm gonna talk about query by text. And with wait for, there is another important error or warning I want to show you, which is how to handle that. So these are the 3 important things I want to discuss in today's video. If you haven't watched my last video, I would highly recommend you to watch that. It will set the base for you. Okay, so let's start. The first thing is why we are using wait for here. The use of wait for here is that whenever we have an asynchronous code and we want our test case to wait unless and until an assertion is met, we will be putting that particular code in wait for. So this wait for here is helping us to wait till our API request is getting the response, and to be wait till that loading text is not on the page. So this wait for is helping us our test case to wait. Okay, we are importing it from testing library React. It is available in Jest, and it is very important whenever you will be doing asynchronous work or you want your test case to wait till assertion is met. Okay, now the second thing is query by text. What this query by text is doing, this is a matcher. I have already made a dedicated video where I talked about the difference between get by, find by, query by, but that is in Hindi, and I know that a lot of people right now are watching my video who doesn't understand Hindi. So I will repeat here query by text, and as we will move ahead with my rest of the videos, there whenever I will get the chance, I will repeat the next also. So what query by text does, it actually try to find the element, and what it will do is, here in the example, it will try to search loading text, but it will not throw an error or it won't fail the test if it is not going to meet. First thing, please remember. So what it is gonna do, it is trying to search this loading text in the component or in the code or in the DOM, but it is not gonna throw an error or it will not fail the test if it is not gonna find that. And that's why we use it, because what we are doing here is that try to find a loading text, and if it is not there, this is what we are looking for. Expect this to be null. Okay, so when we use it to test that particular text is not in the document. So whenever we want to test a negative part, or the I'm saying negative, basically when the particular element or text is not there, at that time you are gonna use query by text. Now how it is different from get by text? Get by text will always take the positive, and if it is not able to find the text, it is gonna throw an error. So if I will do a get by here, let's see what will happen. It will fail. You can see it is failing because our user 1 is in the document, but what we are looking for, that it should not be there. So that's why this is a problem happening. Okay, so that's why. Now find by what it does, it find the text which will eventually come in the future. So if any particular functionality or text that will come in future and not available right now when your test is running, at that time you will be using find by. Now we have 2 versions, find by and find all, or get by, get all, or query by or query all. As the name says, when you have only one element, you will use find by, get by, or query by. But if you have multiple instances or multiple text, at that time you are going to use find all, get all, query all. Okay, so let me just do it. Query by, our test cases are passing. Now the most important thing which I want to talk about is act. So now what I will do is, I will comment this out, I will run my test case. It should fail, it is failing, but what I wanted to show you is this warning. An update to list inside the test was not wrapped in act. So what it is, what this particular error is saying, and you will be facing this error again, sorry, not again, you will be facing this when you are working on with asynchronous code, or where the side effects, your component has some side effects in ReactJS, at that time you're gonna face. So what Act does, it actually help us to manage the execution of React updates, any side effect. It ensures that your test code and your components, the both are in synchronous. So what it says, it as the name says, as it is saying here, wrap in Act. So wherever you see such code, that this code is gonna that this particular code should run or should trigger the updates before the React is doing anything, or anything which is gonna happen in asynchronous, you need to wrap those test cases lines in the Act. However, from 16.7 we don't need to do that. All we need to do is we just need to use waitFor. So we don't need to worry about Act. If you find any such situation, try to find where is your asynchronous code is, and all you need to do is you need to just use waitFor to handle such assertion. So most of the time you don't need to wrap it unless and until you if there is no other way, you can go ahead and use Act. But before that, I would request you, look for the places where you are doing the assertion, where is the side effect code is running, and then you can try for the waitFor to do the handling such situation. Okay, so these are the three things I want to talk about. I will just quickly give you a summary. We use waitFor for the asynchronous work, or basically where we want our test cases to wait and met the assertion. Act work was to make sure that our test component code and the component codes are in sync. From 16.7 we don't need to wrap our code into the Act. Most of the time you will be happy with the waitFor, but if there is no other way, you can go for the Act. Then I talked about the queryBy text. queryBy text is looking for the text which is not available in the document, and it is not gonna throw any error or anything if the text is not there. This is what we are testing on line number 29 and 30. With that, I talk about the getBy and findBy. GetBy is a positive where it will search for the text you have provided in the DOM and it will return you. FindBy, when the as the name says find, the text will eventually come in the DOM or the document, and then it is gonna find that for you. Okay, I hope this video was helpful for you. The next video is gonna be on the error state of our this particular test case. In this test case, we have taken the success scenario, but we haven't done the error one. So that's what we are gonna cover in the next video. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.